Good morning. It's good to be back with you again today. I hope your week is going well and off to a good start. As we get started today, you can tell that I'm recording a video on my own today. This is part of what we're going through right now as an organization. As our staff resources get strained with the current wave of COVID-19 that's running across this community in greater and greater numbers, that is having an impact on our day-to-day operations as an organization as well. If you went back and looked online at ramseycounty.us/coronavirus and went and saw the service delivery page and the last forms that had been submitted, almost every department predicted this concern coming to fruition as we entered the fall and winter months. Well, those fall and winter months are unfortunately here. And we are going to have to continue to do everything we can to work with employees so that we are able to continue to provide services to the community in desperate need of our help, while also recognizing that business as usual has to look different in a moment when we are seeing significant rates of vacancy due to outbreaks of COVID-19 that start oftentimes in the community and then find their way into our workplace. If you're not feeling well, please stay home. If you are having to come into the office, please follow all mitigation measures, including our mask policy, which we continue to update to ensure that it is as strong as possible and using the best information as possible to keep you and others safe. Wash your hands and just continue to make sure you're making space with others as we go forward. I leave this section around COVID-19 by wanting to also note that there was good news this week. For the first time in a long time, we were able to again receive good news around a vaccine and the potential on the horizon. That's exciting. It's exciting because we begin to recognize and think about the future state of the world around us and how it will move away from this weird social distancing and virus mitigation strategy world we've been living in throughout 2020. It's exciting, but it's also daunting when we realize that any mass distribution of this vaccine will go well into next year, at the earliest late spring and potentially far longer than that. We need to remain vigilant, we need to remain optimistic and supportive of one another in the meantime. I'll continue to bring you updates on COVID as we go forward, but rest assured we are doing all that we can to prioritize our work, ensure we keep every employee safe, ensure we keep the residents safe of this community as we work to serve them, and ultimately continue to move in a direction in which we are all in this together, no matter our existing belief structures, race, culture, ethnicity, background. At the end of the day, the virus does not see those limits the way that we often do as a society, and it's on us to make sure we find ways to be inclusive and equitable as we move ahead in an all-in approach towards our COVID mitigation efforts. I want to pivot to today's column. I want to thank our adoption staff at the outset and all the parents in this community who choose to sign up to be adoptive parents. It is a huge responsibility. It's the responsibility of a lifetime, and it can make the difference in the life of a child. I want to thank those parents. I want to thank our community for wrapping around those parents, for the judges for their work in this space, and for all of our staff who support that work out of social services. Every year we have Adoption Day, and it's a day to celebrate the work of families and community coming together to support everyone in this community, particularly those among us who are young and vulnerable and in need of someone to lift them up and love them and care for them as a parent needs to. We normally have an Adoption Day event in person, and normally I would provide you with a link to that event. Like with everything else this year with COVID, we don't have that same link. We're doing it differently this year. We're changing our service delivery, but we also know that adoptions can't stop, that children still need forever homes, and that there are still families looking to provide those homes to those to young people in need. And so today's column focuses on the way we have continued our work this year. Rest assured, we look forward to the future state when we're able to go back to some of the celebrations and traditions that have helped to define our adoption work throughout the year and ensure that we pause and celebrate at the right moments in time. In the meantime, please take a moment and read the column. Please thank those around you who work diligently on this important topic. And please know that I appreciate your work as well as we continue forward together as an organization. Thanks for letting me take a few moments and spend time with you this morning. I hope you have a wonderful day and a good week. Let's keep at it together. Take care.